here, back again with a match analysis breakdown, whatever you want to call it, of Injustice 2 Top 8 from Winter Brawl 12 that just happened this weekend. And this time we got Sonicfox versus Scar. This matchup has been played before, but not with these characters. We're saying Michelangelo from Sonicfox. These characters just came out, and yeah, Sonicfox is just working his way up throughout the whole tournament with Michelangelo. Made top 8 winners, so let's see how that plays out.
I'm wearing a different hat now, and this is about the Echo Fox.
Scar is playing Brainiac. We've seen a lot of success from him with Brainiac lately.
These guys were up there button checking for a while, and Sonicfox gets it started with the cheapskate. The instant projectile that just
right there, standard trait cross up from Brainiac.
Wow, and
Sonicfox Wakeup's forward dash there. I'm not too entirely sure what that was, but right there we see from Michelangelo, we see the second usage of his trait, and his trait is, where is it? Right there. So his trait, he opts on the skateboard, and he's got 3 different, well, technically 4 different choices he can do from there. He can either shoot it straight, he can ride it and it goes low, or he can ride it and it goes overhead. The overhead, oh, and he can cancel it. The low and the overhead are both punishable, and the straight one is actually plus, or the one where he shoots it. So as we saw, the low, he did punish it with a down 1. He didn't commit to anything though. And then we see the punish right there on the overhead string, or the overhead trait. And right there we see the low special is down back 2 from Michelangelo, and that string that we're seeing with the nunchucks, very good string. It's back 2 2 3, very active and multiple hitting. Multiple hits are cancelable too, so it creates a ton of mix-ups. There's an overhead in the middle of the string. Any hit can be canceled into either the overhead special that all the turtles have or the low that Michelangelo has. So it just creates a very mix-up heavy string. And we see right there, he does it on Scar's Wakeup, and he woke up backdash, and it beat out the backdash. So we can just see how active it is. Brainiac does also not have, doesn't have a very good backdash. So right there we saw Sonicfox did back 2 into the cross up shell drop, and that hit most likely because Scar was trying to block the overhead from the string back 2 2 3.
Right into the middle of the screen, and Sonicfox all over that. Wake up with the meter back 3. Unfortunately, a huge drop leads to his demise as Scar just decides to wake up again.
You see the smile on Sonic's face. He was timing his meaty to,
that time misses the punish, but catches Sonicfox walking back.
He's been successful the entirety, every time Scar woke up until that one in the instant dive kick. Who cares about your skateboard? I am 18th level intellect now as we walk towards the corner, and Sonic
and that was really good awareness. He saw the trait was coming in, and he just does the low to slide under it. Both the low and the overhead speed him up. So
very scary for both players. It's good. I was gonna say one hit meant.
And that was so sick. So Scar kind of telegraphs what he's gonna do here. We always see the whiff cancel jump 1 or jump 2 into the tendril swing. So exactly what we see here. He whiffs the jump 1, goes into the tendril swing. Sonicfox sees it, instant jump 2, and goes into the super. There is a small window, I think, where Scar could have done an air tech, but doesn't come out regardless. So Sonicfox takes game 1.
Will he die?
This is very close.
He's definitely dead. Fight a guy with like metal on his body.
Alright, so Scar changes characters. He goes Black Manta. Haven't seen too much Black Manta from Scar, but my thought process is why he goes here is he can control the ground footsies a lot better from Michelangelo rather than being in the air the entire time. Sick whiff punish right there. But yeah, Black Manta, very strong ground footsies, so. And that's that mix-up that we saw right there. Let's go back. Where is it? So that's back 2. That's back 2-2. The next hit of this from the string would be an overhead, back 2-2-3. Sonicfox just cancels back 2-2 into the low, meter burns for a full combo.
Extends his combo and
Ends his setup. That's a good wake up by Scar. We've seen the wake up from that setup from Sonicfox a couple times over the weekend, and these guys are both Echo Fox. I'm sure they play all the time together, so he's probably seen that setup before. And the wake up from Black Manta just gets him out free, so he doesn't have to like eat the setup entirely. Where like as a character like I don't know, Green Arrow has his wake up. If he does the hurricane bow, he would stay in like the same position and probably get hit by a jump in or something along that.
Normal moveset with Black Manta has Scar in control. Sonic now dealing with all of the corner pressure. Going for the low, a little slick. There's the rocket.
Just outside of that throw range right there.
That rocket to make a connection, so he was planning on him to be out of hits time.
And right there, just getting mixed up. Tries to block low.
Ooh,
excuse me.
Every touch is a guess, especially in the corner when we know Sonic will commit.
Great footsies right there. So we can see sort of Scar's game plan just from right here. Right, he's standing outside of, or what is that string from Black Manta? Back 2, I think. Standing in that range, that big lunging mid. Standing in that range, Michelangelo doesn't really have anything to counter that unless he whiffs it in front of him. But he's standing in there, walking back and forth, using the great movement speed from Black Manta. And Sonicfox just goes for the down back 2 because he can sort of control where it goes. So he does down back to the low, spins it forward to try to catch Scar just walking back and forth, tries to clip him. And the good movement speed from Black Manta, he can walk right out of it and gets the standard whiff punish.
Punishing back to back from Scar, and just like that, who's the more neutral heavy character now?
I'm loving Scar's Black Manta here. He's just in control. He understands when he needs to wake up, when he needs to...
That's a great delayed dive kick too. Does the jump in like out of range, and then Scar goes for the trip guard, and Sonicfox just delays the dive kick.
And this is gonna be a mix-up.
Yeah, one thing that's so impressive about Sonicfox is how fluid he already
misses the punish there, and then drops the combo again. So right here we're seeing what looks like to be a bit of character unfamiliarity almost. Like like I said, I'm not sure how much Scar plays Black Manta, but he's doing dropping a few combos and missing a few punishes. So.
And the Turtles clearly don't care about anybody. They just feel they can take on the likes of, well, everybody, and they probably can't because the Turtles are cool.
Sonicfox does reversal down back 2 here. I think he does that because after that block string right here, we've seen Scar either backdash or walk back, and the low obviously. So we're just gonna clip his legs and get the full combo. Scar actually went for another button. I think that's back 1, that straight stab.
And they probably can't because the Turtles are cool. Is not esports word, and
like
it's okay.
It's amazing how much how like optimized almost Sonicfox is with this character. You see like the corner switch, side switch combos that he's got. Considering how like short time he's had with the character.
The bounce canceled, can't clash it,
and of course Sonic wakes up
right there. So the thing about Michelangelo is on knockdown, right? Let's see, right here. So Michelangelo only has one true wake up. He has the back forward 3, which is the combo ender, the straight turtle shell ball, Blanca ball type move. That is invincible on wake up. It's very punishable though. So if you think the opponent's gonna block it, just crouch down back right in your face. You can do the down back 3, which is a shell drop. So if they're gonna crouch block, you can do that overhead. I mean, these are all crazy reads, but like if you have that read, you can go for it. Shell drop, meter burn for a full combo. So then if your opponent thinks they're gonna do the shell drop and they just walk back, you can wake up with the low down back 2. So it creates this like mind game on Oki for whatever character facing Michelangelo. It's really hard. And the thing is, like, all the wake ups lead into a full combo except the real one.
and Scar risked it all. And even though he had a second chance at life, goes for the neutral jump. Sonic
Right here,
Scar, now Rick's gonna go
this
down
little
to the
scramble
last hit. I don't
situation
think he'll
here.
get an opportunity to clash.
So this is very plus on hit. I believe it's +9 or so. So you get like a free mix-up off it. You can do that string into a mix-up, or Sonicfox, what I believe here is he goes for a throw bait. That's pretty obvious because he walks forward and then goes for a neutral drum. I think Scar was looking for a throw because he just says he's just holding up right after the hit. And Sonicfox just wins in this scramble situation, but I'm pretty sure that they were both jumping for a throw.
Very questionable sequence there. No reason to really
Scar goes right back into it.
Away. Maybe Scar was on the next level of intellect.
That is a sick instant jump on.
That read proving to be a little too risky. Sonic's able to
cheeky cross up low setup right there. Great block from Scar.
Michelangelo in the corner. However, Scar trying to keep him away from there. That's where Michelangelo's powered
and that's the so right here, right? This is where that like mind game comes into play that I was explaining. So last time we saw Sonicfox wake up with the low because Scar tried to bait out the regular wake up. So this time Sonicfox thinks, okay, he knows I'm going to wake up low, so I'm going to do the real wake up because he's going to try to meaty my low wake up. But nope, Scar baits out the wake up again and gets a full combo punish.
Right, there's the overhead in that third hit.
Misses the punish on that, but
just coming out all over Scar, looking to block the
sick trip guard right there, but doesn't commit to it.
Every time.
Yes, he has. Scar's been doing his homework. He understands what he has to face here in the sense of
beautiful whiff punish right there by Sonicfox.
To make sure not only is he in the corner, but to make sure that first life bar is gone.
Yeah, make quick work of that skateboard, using it 3 times in that combo, the bounce cancel into the jump 2, and again, skateboard doing all of the work now. Who needs a traditional weapon?
Good punish by Scar, and right there we've seen that setup. I don't want to call it a setup, but like earlier we saw down 1 into the shell drop and it crossed up, and this time it doesn't cross up, so it just shows how much mix-up potential Michelangelo has.
Scar forced to clash now. Although Sonic has been in control, he's very much a part of this. All of his hits have been big combo damage, full B&Bs, and now with Sonicfox's back to the corner, Scar has just about everything open to him, but he whiffs that diving forward too.
Right there, if doesn't come down with a jump in button. If the skateboard toss does not have a lot of recovery, but if Scar comes in with a jump in right there, if he comes down with a button, there's a good chance he punishes it. And where was it?
This time it was there, and Sonicfox not anticipating the last part of that.
Right there, we see reversal down back 2, just like we saw when they're doing it in footsies. Scar likes to just walk back after block strings or do a backdash.
There it is.
And this time he just blocks it.
That move is very low. It goes far, but it is super unsafe
every single time.
Now we're seeing finish combos from Scar, so
puts him right back into just about even life territory.
Scar has been waking up with a lot of buttons in this matchup, and I don't really agree with it. He's gotten meatied multiple times. Misses the punish right there. That's actually huge.
When he does meter burn it, not only does it give him access to a big combo.
Missed the whiff punish right there. And that was so sick. That was so sick, actually.
When he does meter burn it, not only does it give him access to a big combo.
So right here, we see a down 1 by Scar, and it's to down 1, probably buffered into something just to check the dashes or any buttons coming in from Sonicfox. Sonicfox jumps over though, and Scar recognizes the jump over and just dashes right under it. That was so sick.
Dash under the jump. Scar now whiffing back to back. One man is going to get this combo. Great use of the flow mechanic, but doesn't come down with the jump attack.
And Sonicfox just takes it with the down 1, cancel into the low. So Sonicfox takes it 3-0. I think Scar had the second game. He just lost in that scramble situation, but good games to both these guys. Sonicfox moves on to winter finals, and yeah, we'll be back with some more match analysis from Winter Brawl 12 top 8. Peace.
There goes a sight from my soul.